everybody and welcome back to Colouring with Amy. So you might well notice that I've done a little bit more on this image since part 3 of the colour-along. Well, I have a confession. I videoed part 4 last night, having completed all of this and all of this, and I went to put all of it together, get it ready for YouTube upload, and the file corrupted. So I'm really sorry, but we don't have a part 4 for you to follow along with. But what I thought I would do is just go and tell you what colours I used, so that if you are following along, you at least know. So as you know, I'm using the Black Widow pencils, and on these kind of heart-shaped ones, I used a deep red as a base layer. I did all that first, and I was quite heavy-handed with it. Then I blended some pink called Lady Jane into the lower parts, so you can see that here. Blended Lady Jane in. This inner little bit here is fire. And I did a couple of layers of each of those, so a couple of layers of deep red and a couple of layers of Lady Jane. And what happened in the video is I got to the end and I looked at it all together and I thought, no, these hearts still don't look deep enough. So then I went round the kind of arches of the hearts with chalk tone, which is kind of really dark brown, and then on these tips as well with chalk tone. So that's what I did for those red hearts. This flower is, I used grape in the bottom parts of all the petals, and then the outer I used forget-me-not, which is a kind of lighter blue. Then on the folds I used Starry Night, which is a darker blue. So that's what I did for that one. And then this flower I used I think I used Ladybug, and quite dark at the bottom and dark here, and I left a gap in the middle, and I went around the edges as well. So I went around that and did all that first in a layer. Then I darkened up the inners and these arches bits here with burgundy, and the burgundies are on the fold as well. Then I went over and blended all that together with a light pink, and then the inside here is burgundy and Ladybug as well. And I really like the way that one turned out. And then for this bit here, I used the same colours as I've used here. So it was a peppermint green all the way down, and then I put some shade in with opal green. So I hope that helps in some way towards where we were going with that. I just thought I'd give you a quick update, and I will record the next part shortly. Okay, bye. Hi everybody. I just finished updating you on the colours that I used on these bits, because I had a corrupted video file for part 4. So I just thought I'd come on and do these bits alongside. So I'm probably going to join these 2 videos together. So I'm just going to zoom in and get started. So I'm going to use opal green, which is the one I've been using for kind of the highlights around with the other green. And these are going to go on just a couple. I'm going to do that on the stems here. And then some of these bits here. And I'll probably put a lighter green as well. Yeah, so I'm a bit gutted about part 4. All of the other bits of the colour got along and had gone really well. And then, yeah, I just went to go and get it all together, because I use one shot to kind of convert my videos and get them all ready for you guys, and it just wouldn't play. So I was a bit gutted. It had all been going so well up until that point. So, yeah, never mind though. Hopefully you'll still, having me told you what colours and stuff I used, you'll still get something from it. So yeah, we've nearly finished. I need to do my completed pages video for the month of July. Was a bit rambly, I have to be honest. I was a little bit rambly in my video yesterday that I did record that you won't see. So it's probably a good thing. You probably don't want to listen to me rambling on. So yeah, I went to Isle of Wight at the weekend. Had a really good weekend. And I had a really lazy day yesterday because I was just absolutely exhausted after something like a 14-hour day on Saturday. I hope you can see that. Yeah, you can. I'm going to go up on this down, leave a little bit of that for a lighter green. And these, I think, then I'm going to do like orange, which will then tie back into that, which will be quite nice. So I'm just going to get a peppermint green and just blend that out. Because peppermint green is kind of what I've been using for the rest of this, so I thought that would work. So it's my favourite time of the month where everyone puts their completed pages up. I've watched a few already. Really, really enjoy watching them. Seeing what everyone's been working on, whether they've joined in any hashtags, that kind of thing. It's really good fun. I really enjoy it. Wow, this month, my daughter has got some completed pages that she's done. And I also forgot to put one of mine up last month. So I think I've got 16 overall. A few double pages. So that's lovely. I don't think we're going to put this in for July though. Feels as though that might be cheating a little bit. Because it's 1st of August today. So, yeah. So that's that. So that was opal green and peppermint green. Love peppermint green. And then we're going to probably use carrot. I don't want it to be too orange, that's the thing. That's fire. That carrot. What's carrot? Carrot is a skin one. Like rust. That's carrot. There we go. So I don't want this. Oh, well, that's quite orange. So I'm going to do it quite dark at the bottom, and I'm going to blend it out. I don't want it to completely overtake this. Because I did just want all the flowers to be red, pinks, purples and blues, but I had a different thought about that. So I wanted this to look a little bit more tropical maybe. So that's why we've gone with an orange, but I might blend it out to a red actually. I was thinking I might blend it out to a yellow, but that will look so much like what I've got planned for the bottle. Yeah, I'm going to blend it out to a red. So yeah, I'm just going in with orange at the base, and then I will make it red at the tip. That needs to have a bit more orange there. So how's everybody doing? What kind of month have you had colouring wise? I've had a lot of fun. I've been tired. I've done a lot of double pages, which sometimes... So that was carrot, and then we're going to put some blood red at the tip to blend them together. Oh yeah, that looks fabulous. That looks really nice. Yeah, so I've done quite a few double pages. I think I've done 3 double pages, and one of my lovely subscribers said to me, because I was unsure whether it really counted as 1 page or whether it counted as 2, she said it counts as 2 pages. So I was like, yes, that really means I've done 6. So that made me very happy, because I was thinking, oh, I've not done as many pages this month. But I don't think it really matters. As long as you're having fun, you're liking what you're seeing. I don't always like what I see, I have to be honest. Then it really doesn't matter how many you do. I just like being involved in the community, joining in with the hashtags and things like that. So it's always fun hooking up with other colourists, to be honest, and saying, hey, I really love your work, kind of thing. So that's what I'm enjoying most about it. So yeah, look, I will record my completed pages for you very shortly. I would imagine towards the end of the week. So I've got to go get all the books together. I might even do it today. Don't know. Might do it straight after this one. Don't know at the minute. We'll see what happens. So my daughter broke up for summer holidays last week. I'm just going to put a bit more orange in as another layer and blend that completely and totally together. Oh, I like that. It's turned out. It's not so bad now. I've blended it with some red. Oh, I've missed a bit. I bet you all saw that, didn't you? I bet you all saw that I'd missed a bit. So she's on summer holidays now. She's going to some sports camp tomorrow, so that'll be good for her. So she'll see some of her friends, and it's up at her school, so she's in familiar surroundings. I'm in work tomorrow. I work in London. So I've got to go up to a big smoke on the train, which is always fun. Yeah. Right. That's that bit done. So it's looking very red around this part, but that's all right because I'm going to start off with yellow on this bottle. So let's get going with that. So that was carrot and blood red that I used for that those leaves. So we're going to go with Aztec Gold, which is one of my favourite colours, as I start on the bottle. And there's going to be quite a lot of gel pen on this as well. So I'm just going to zoom you back in. And there's going to be some glossy accents on this too. I love this colour. It's so vibrant yellow. It's lovely. And I don't often use yellow. I find it can be quite, I don't know. My favourite colours are purples, pinks, as you can probably tell. So what I'm doing is I'm putting yellow at the top of here and then yellow at the bottom, and leaving kind of a light source in the middle. Whether that stays like that, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And then what I'm probably going to do is put a darker brown to make it almost look a bit like gold. Probably be like an ochre colour, I'd imagine. Because I wanted it to be like a sunset. Don't know, I might use orange yet. Don't know. We'll see how I feel in a minute. I'm very much in the, well, let's just do it as we go along kind of camp, rather than planning everything. I mean, I had planned this page out to some extent in the terms of like, this is what colours this parts are going to be, this is what colour this part's going to be. So, which is better than I normally do. Yeah. You got a little bit of planning there, folks. Not what I normally do at all. I just normally take a section, go, right, that's that, and then think about how the rest of the picture's turning out. So yeah, you know what, I might do this bit yellow, I don't know, I'll have to see. And then I'm going to go a bit to town with gel pen, I think. But I've got to watch the length of this video, because I think that's why my thing corrupted yesterday, because my video was too long. Because I do all my videos on my phone, so it doesn't, oh, I may have just messed that up, oh well. I think if it's too long, it doesn't work, and that's why it corrupted. But because I've only have it happen to me once before, so I wasn't quite sure why it did it to me this time, but it did. So, right, so that's all Aztec Gold. Now I think I am gonna go with a very light orange. I don't know if they're too similar. Aztec Gold, and what is this one? Serpent. No, that's too similar for me. I don't want carrot, that's too light rust. Yeah, light rust. Right, we're going to do it with a light rust. And what I might do is do light rust here and then an ochre on the other. Don't know. I've done it now. I did want it like to be like a sunset bottle, so yeah, that's what we're going for. Sunset. We might go lighter as we go. Might go more darker, so we might have a bit of a red on the top. Don't know yet. We're gonna see. So this is light rust. So I've used Aztec Gold and light rust so far. Yeah. And wondering whether you guys prefer a colour and chat or whether you prefer it where you put music in the background instead. I'd be interested to know whether you prefer someone chatting along as they're working or whether you prefer something with music so you can't hear my voice. I have to say I've really enjoyed doing this page. And I love Hanna Karlzon's books. The paper's just exquisite to work on. Takes water really, really well. With barely any bleed through. It's just astonishing. It really is. So that's that. I'm going to do that here as well. But I might put a bit of red in this one as well. Or pink, don't know yet. Might do pink. Just to then graduate it up to the top. Where it's going to be red. Yeah, I just love the paper in these books. So I've got the Witch's Cottage. Right, so I'm now going to go for a maiden pink. And just put that there. And I might put a bit of maiden pink in here as well. And then we'll have a red at the top. And I'll probably go for blood red again. Blood diamond, blood red. And then we're going to have some red here, I think, on these bottom bits. Blending yellow and red is not easy. So I'm going fairly light with the pressure here. And then I'll be going back over with the yellow anyway. And then I've got to decide what to do with the rest. Right, I'm going to go back in with the yellow now. So I'm filling that white space up a little bit now that I've got colour in there. And I will be going over this with some glossy accents and some pentel jewel hybrids very shortly. I'd really like to see your pictures if you've been colouring along with me. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is Colouring with Amy as well. So you can, if you send me a direct message, I'll get it in there. But I'd absolutely love to see if you've been colouring along, what you've done, how it's turned out. Okay, so there's that so far. So that I have used Aztec Gold, Blood Red, Maiden Pink and Light Rust. And now I'm going to move to some gel pens. I really love, I'm just taking a quick look at the time. I really love pentel jewel hybrid, so I'm going to go in with the gold at the minute. That's going to go here. I always think glitter just adds so much to a page. And I love anything that sparkles. I'm just a bit of a magpie when it comes to that. Loves a bit of sparkle. Can't get enough of it. So yeah, sorry folks if you don't like sparkle, but I love sparkle. So I'm using the gold on all these big parts of the bottle. And then I might just gravitate towards a different, that's going to be gold as well. different kind of gold at the top. And all these little bits need to... so that was the gold one. And then I'm going to use this one, which is orange and metallic yellow, and this is going up here. And I'm probably going to use it down the bottom as well. I love these pens. They're so sparkly, and they colour shift as well, which is just, oh, it's just divine. And I'm going to use this around the gold. And I need to decide what to do with these smaller bits. Probably use similar colours. So I've only got these two. No, I mean, I don't, in these kind of yellow and gold shades. I wouldn't want to go putting in a pink or anything now into this. So we'll see in a minute what I decide to do. I don't tend to like putting similar colours next to one another. Could get out my Sakura Jerry rolls, which are very, very metallic. We'll see in a minute. And then I want to put some glossy accents on this as well. So, yeah, you can see the sparkle of that on the camera. Right, so what I'm going to do is all of these bits at the bottom are going to be this colour as well. You don't have to do the same colours. You don't, you know, if you just want to do these bits in pencil, that's fine. But they're so small. I'd find it quite difficult in pencil, I think. I'm not, but that's fine. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you find easier. Okay, that's that bit. And all these bits the same. I might do the glossy accents right at the end, because glossy accents take quite a while to dry. And you normally have to leave your book open for about 48 hours, so I think I'd prefer to do that right at the end rather than now, because I could still get my hand in it and get all cluttered up with it, which is you know, wouldn't be the first time. Oh, I'm really liking the way this bottle's turning out. And then I'm going to do the opposite here. So I'm just going to finish this bottle today and then do the bugs in another video. And then, depending how my background stuff goes. Do it that way. I know I've still got to do the bottom of the bottle yet. I haven't forgotten. What are your favourite gel pens? Do you use gel pens? When I first started colouring, I didn't have. I had some really had some pencils, and I had Lost Ocean by Hanna. If you haven't watched my completed pages series that I'm doing of my Hanna Basfer books, do check that out. And I couldn't understand why the pigment on my page just didn't look as vibrant as other people's. So I texted my best friend, who I also knew was into colouring. I was like, what's going on? She said, oh, well, you could try getting some, so I'm using light rust again, try getting some better pencils, or you could try pens. So I went to pens, and I got some Staedtler Triplus fine liner pens, and I was very much into pens for a very, very long time. And then I got some Staedtler Ergo Soft, and I tried those, and I quite like those. And then I did lots of research into what I might like, and I went for polychromos as my kind of most expensive set. So that's finished with that. And then I decided I would try some Prismacolor. So I'm going to use cinnamon on this bit here. I decided I would try some Prismacolor, and I did not like those. They were too soft for me. I mean, these ones are, to be honest, you know, these are quite soft. They're wax as well, and they're still pretty soft for me, but not as soft as the Prisma. I can control these ones much better, whereas the Prisma I just found too soft, and I just couldn't get. I mean, I've done a picture with them. I've done a couple of pictures with them because I didn't want to get rid of them without giving them a really good go. But they were just, I just found them really tricky. I'm going to do olive brown and that's well. I just found them really, really tricky. And so I sold them, and then I found, so I got these anyway. And then I thought I wanted to try some Arteza. I think it was Hanna. She was doing some videos to promote Worlds of Wonder, and I thought I tried the Arteza Premium, and I really liked those. And then I found that they had an Expert set as well. So I tried the Expert, and I absolutely love the Arteza Premium Expert. Colours are vibrant, lovely, and soft, but not too soft. And I loved them. But they're really difficult to get hold of in the UK at the moment because they're sold out on the Arteza UK website. But I've got a 72 set, and I've just managed to get hold of a brand new set of somebody who's selling theirs in the UK. So I feel as though now I'm okay for a little while because I've got my 72 set with only a few small little stumps, and then I've got a backup. So I feel really, really relieved. So what I did here is I put cinnamon and blended that with olive brown on the outside, and then in the inside I went in again with the Aztec Gold and put a very light layer all the way on. And then I'm just going around the outside again with a rusty, light rust. And that'll tie in with the bottle, which I'm really happy with. And I've left a bit of white in the middle. And I might even put a little bit of red in this. I haven't quite, yeah, I am going to put a bit of red in it. So yeah. And I'm nearly done. I'm just going to stop it and I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. I just didn't want my video to corrupt again because I'd be so upset if it did. So I thought if I stop it now, I can meld all this video together. There we go. I'll put a bit of red in it now as well. That looks sunsetty, doesn't it? And then we're going to do the bugs. And I don't know what I'm going to do the bugs with yet. I haven't decided. There we go. So, I'll just zoom out so you can see. That is what it looks like. And I'll be putting some glossy accents on the bottle. And I might even make some of these black lines white yet as well. And there's some highlights I want to do on this flower. So, which is all stuff to do at the end. So, then next one we're going to do these bugs, butterfly. Then we'll do the background. And then we'll do some highlights and glossy accents. So we're nearly there, folks. Look, oh my goodness, look how glitzy that is. It's so pretty. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.